welcome back to Arsenal News TV. Today we're going to do a predicted lineup and preview of the Carabao Cup quarter-final, Arsenal versus Manchester City. So we look at the team news and some stats, and it will take place at 8 PM on Tuesday. So hopefully you guys are tuned in for that match, and hopefully we can get this win over the line. But before that, we will look at the team news initially. So in terms of the team news, it looks like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will be missing again for Arsenal due to a calf injury. The Gabon striker missed the defeat at Everton, and Mikel said after that game that the injury could rule Aubameyang out for at least a week. Thomas Partey also remains sidelined, while Granit Xhaka serves the last of his 3-match ban. However, Gabriel Magalhaes, sent off against Southampton last week, returns from a 1-match suspension. In terms of Manchester City, Gabriel Jesus may be missing again after he was ruled out of the Southampton game with a condition in his teeth, and central defensive partners Eric Garcia and Aymeric Laporte are also doubts. So this is the latest team news, and it looks like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang won't be able to feature in the match, and so is the likes of Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka. Everyone knows about Bukayo and Granit Xhaka. I think that should have been his last game in this team. Hopefully you can get rid of him in the January transfer window. And if you guys haven't watched the previous video, it looks very interesting that Arteta will be backed heavily in the January transfer window. And if you haven't seen that, you can see that in the previous video. Also, in terms of some stats, I know statistics is what our manager's on about, what certain pundits are on about, but really and truly it's about getting the win. In that occasion, we don't care about what happened before. But in terms of some stats for the statisticians, Arsenal and Manchester City last met in the League Cup in the 2018 final, with City winning 3-0. The Gunners have lost their last 3 League Cup matches against City, also losing in the quarterfinals in both 2009 and 2010 and 2011-2012. Manchester City have won their last 3 away matches against Arsenal, all in the Premier League. City are the only team to win 3 consecutive away games against the Gunners at the Emirates, while the last team to win 4 consecutive away games against Arsenal were Chelsea between 1960 and 1965, with 6 in a row. Arsenal have been eliminated from 6 of their last 8 League Cup quarterfinals, reaching a semi-final in 2010-11 and 2017-18 in this run. This is the only Gunners' 29th. This is the Gunners' 29th appearance at this stage, more than any other club. In terms of Manchester City, they have progressed from won the final in each of their last 17 League Cup ties and haven't lost a League Cup match in London since December 2003, which was a 3-1 loss to Spurs, winning 6 and drawing 2 since that match, and winning on penalties in the 2 draws. Since 2006-2007, only Chelsea at Stamford Bridge have won more League Cup matches at one venue than Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, with the Gunners winning 7 of their last 8 matches there. And Manchester City's Raheem Sterling have been directly involved in 17 goals and 25 appearances in the League Cup, 10 goals, 7 assists, and has found the net in each of his last 2 matches at the Emirates Stadium against Arsenal, both Premier League encounters. So it looks like the stats are against us at the moment. But to be honest, hopefully we can have some form of the opposite happening, because when the stats were for us, we used to lose, but hopefully with the stats are against us, we can hopefully win. It's going to be a huge match. We're against one of the tougher opponents. We've got Manchester City, but when you get into the knockout stages, when you get into the quarterfinals, it's going to obviously become difficult. So for me, if you can play the opponent earlier, it's better. So in terms of Manchester City, we beat them in the finals before. We beat them in the FA Cup semi-final. We can hopefully get this win against Manchester City to boost the morale of the team, boost the motivation, make more players entertained, and really show some fight in the players, really instill some faith into the manager, really show which players are up for the fight, and to see if we can really get a result. For me, even if you get a draw and win in penalties, for me, I'll take a draw at this moment, because our home form is looking horrendous, and we don't want Manchester City to just crumble everything and come with 10 goals or 8 goals like the likes of United done on Sunday, the likes of Liverpool done on Saturday. So we don't want that to happen to Arsenal. Hopefully, we've seen all the worst that we have seen, but hopefully Arteta has been good in his cup games. I think he's only lost the game against Olympiacos and 1 or 2 games. He's lost like 2 or 3 games, and he's won every other cup competition game other than those. So hopefully Arteta can get this win. Hopefully it can be a huge turning point in my opinion. I've been using the word turning point and nothing has turned at all. So hopefully we can get something out of this game. Hopefully we can get a win. And for me, I'm going to say I'm going to go in the 1-1 draw with Arsenal winning in penalties. It's a huge claim, but now we'll get right into the predicted lineup that I think Arteta should go with right now. So now we'll get into the predicted lineup. And for me, what formation are we going to go with? We have the 4-2-3-1 here. This was the formation Arteta was using before, but now he's adapted to his 3-4-3. So for me, we'll go with the 3-4-3 formation. And I feel as though this will be the game where Arsenal can find some youngsters that can really get into the team. So we'll start off straight with the goalkeeper, and I think we have to go with Runanex. It's a League Cup game here. We got to get the dub. We'll go with Runanex. In the left centre-back role, I think it's time to go with one of the ones that I've been resting for a long time, and it's to put Pablo Mari. I think he should deserve his opportunity. And in the middle of the centre-back, I think you give Gabriel a go back in there just to get him some confidence for the next game. And in the right centre-back position, I want to go with William Saliba, because I think he needs to deserve a chance. So I'm going to switch Gabriel Magalhaes and go with Callum Chambers in the middle. So hopefully William Saliba can get his opportunity. In the left wing back role, I'm going to go with, we have the likes of anyone you can put in. We can go with Tierney. But for me, in terms of the left wing back role, I'm going to go with Sead Kolasinac. There's no other player you can really put there. And in the other right wing back role, I'm going to go with Hector Bellerin. No one comment on me, he's not good enough for the Premier League squad. In terms of the centre mid, I'm going to go with, we got the likes of Dani Ceballos. I'm going to put Dani Ceballos there. And in the other centre mid position, I'm going to go with Joe Willock. If I could find him. Willock, not Willian, Willock. And in the left wing position, I'm tempted to go with Willian, but that guy's played his last games in my opinion. So in the left wing role, I'm going to go with Reece Nelson. And on the right wing, I'm going to go with, we got the likes of Nelson that could play there. We got the likes of Gabriel Martinelli, so you can put Gabriel Martinelli. I'll switch both of them around me. So I'll put Nelson instead of Martinelli. Put Martinelli there and Nelson on the right wing. And then up front, I'm going to go with, I can get Nelson here, yeah. And then up front, I'm going to go with Florin Balogun. Nketiah got his chance in the Premier League, so give Balogun a go now. Let him be the strike partner, have Martinelli, have Reece, and this will be an attacking team. I think this can get the win in my opinion. Hopefully Arteta goes with a similar system, similar players, and give William Saliba a go, give the likes of Runanex a go, give the likes of Martinelli and Balogun, give them goals please. Other than that guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure you guys click the subscribe button and do the things I always tell you to do. But other than that guys, stay tuned for the next video. Remain blessed and peace.